Hillary Clinton has the delegates to clinch the Democratic nomination, but Bernie Sanders says he is still in it to win it.
There's nothing to concede. Secretary Clinton will not have the requisite number of pledged delegates to win the Democratic nomination. She will be dependent on super delegates. They vote in July 25th.
And the upcoming Democratic convention seems to have a lot in common, believe it or not, with the 1980 DNC. And here with a history lesson, political analyst Scott Rasmussen. He's also the president of Rasmussen Media Group, as you know. Scott, you were actually at the convention here in New York in 1980. Very similar to what we're seeing with Sanders and Clinton.
That's right. And I know it's hard to believe that I'm that old, but I really was there.
You were just a baby
That's
then.
Right. And what happened back then was we had an incumbent president, Jimmy Carter, running for re-election. A lot of Democrats were unhappy because he was kind of moving to the center with deregulation. So there was a challenge from the outside, from the left, by Ted Kennedy. Kennedy lost early on, but down the stretch, he was gaining momentum, winning the last states, just like Bernie Sanders. But when it came to the convention, Jimmy Carter had more pledged delegates than he needed. So Ted Kennedy thought, these delegates are feeling the burn. They're going to want to vote for me instead of Carter. The first rule presented, or the first vote at that Democratic convention, was to unbind all the delegates. Same talk that we heard this year from Republicans. It didn't work, and at the convention, after he lost that vote, Ted Kennedy finally conceded. But that election set the stage for what we now know as superdelegates.
Wow, so the rules changed in 1980, and that is going to prevent Bernie Sanders from winning, probably.
Well, yeah, and let's be clear, it was after that election, a commission was formed, the Hunt Commission, to figure out what to do to prevent outsiders like Jimmy Carter or George McGovern from taking over the Democratic Party again. It was specifically designed to give the party bosses more control, so they created superdelegates.
To prevent someone like a Bernie Sanders from winning.
Exactly. Now, whether he wins this time or not, you know, look, the odds are against him. Hillary Clinton has a 243-delegate lead among the pledged delegates. She obviously has a huge lead among the superdelegates. If the rules are changed this time because Bernie Sanders doesn't like the outcome, the results and the consequences will be just as unpredictable as they were the last time the rules were changed.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it should be just the people who go to the polls and vote. That should be the winner and the loser.
Elizabeth Warren said, I'm a superdelegate. I don't believe in superdelegates. But we don't know if that's the best system. The entire process is badly, badly broken from the ground up. Right now, though, it's working pretty well for the Democratic Party because without superdelegates, Hillary Clinton would still be the nominee. The Democrats have the option. If something bad happens, if what Judge Napolitano talks about is the FBI primary defeats Hillary Clinton, well, those superdelegates will be able to change their mind and give the nomination to someone else.
Thank you for that perspective. Good to see you.